guys, welcome back to the 12 Cafe Home Edition. Today we will be making something that I think a lot of you need, especially in this quarantine. What is it? It is the one pot lazy noodle recipe. I make this whenever I'm like bored, whenever I'm lazy, very lazy. So I'm just like, oh, I'll just throw everything into a pot. And voila, you have a delicious, nutritious meal that is so fast to make. And so let's get on to the video. So for this, you mainly need whatever you want to put in. You need your ramen packets. So I also recommend that you guys have some protein in it, whether it may be some leftover meat, egg, or even a can of Spam. You can use either pre-cooked vegetables or vegetables that cook really quickly. My favorites are spinach, napa cabbage, bok choy, choy sum. For the garnishes afterward, you can use things like seaweed and onions, fried onions. Lastly, if you think that the packet flavoring isn't good enough, you can always use sauces like the Layu chili oil and this crunchy garlic topping we found at Foodland, I think. These two are pretty universal and I think they could go in any instant ramen, which is why I recommend them to you guys. So you're going to take this and open it, and you're going to take out whatever flavoring there is inside. You're going to pour it into your water. Bring the water to a boil. So when it comes to a boil, you can kind of bring the heat down, and you're going to add your vegetables in, the uncooked ones. So I'm gonna add some napa cabbage. I'll also add some spinach in, and you're just gonna cover it all in your soup. Essentially, this is just like a hot pot, but at home. And the broth is just the whatever you have in your instant ramen packet. Okay, so when they're done, I'm going to portion them out into 2 bowls. You can add whatever proteins you want. So I'm going to add eggs into the bowl. I might actually try some chicken today. By now the eggs should be pretty cooked. And lastly, but not least, you're going to add in the noodles, and you're gonna add in any cooked veggies you have. So you're just gonna wait until your noodles are nice and pliable. So what I love about this recipe is you don't even have to strain it because it's all in the same pot. You just dump it into the bowl. So I'm just gonna pour some of this lovely stuff into here. So this is where your seaweed packet comes in handy. I'm just gonna decorate it with some seaweed, make it a little fancy. You don't have to do this at all, but I decided, since it's ramen, like why not? Add some of this and the topping. By the way, this isn't spicy. It looks spicy, but it's not, which is so nice. So this is what it turned out to be. It was super easy. I would say this is probably like a 10-minute recipe, and basically anyone can do this because all you're doing is throwing things into a pot and transferring it into bowls. Look at the result. Who doesn't want to eat this? Mukbang with me, just me. I'm gonna try this chicken. I haven't put chicken in here before. The chicken tastes really good. Now for some spinach. Oh, I forgot. I have a soup spoon. Napa cabbage is good too. I feel like napa cabbage, like, look, it just soaks up all the flavor. The seaweed is actually really good too, even though it just came from like a little package. Oh, I didn't try the egg. The egg tastes so good. That's it for this video. I'm so glad you guys watched this. I hope you try it out for yourself. It's really, honestly, the laziest recipe in the world. I feel like it's pretty lazy, but it gives like a good result. Leave comments down in the description below if you want me to make just a lazy recipe edition, because I can be so lazy at times, so I will love to share it if you would want to, but you've got to tell me somehow, or else I'll never know. So I hope you check out all the other ones somewhere in the 12 Cafe playlist. Bye guys!